Hi everyone, welcome to another video, and today I want to talk to you about how to deal with stress and anxiety regarding the future. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because, considering what's happening in the world at the moment, we are all being faced with a lot of uncertainty. So we all don't know what's going to happen, when this is all going to be over. A lot of people are afraid of losing their jobs, or have already lost their jobs, or have their businesses. They don't know what to do because they're not making any money. Whatever your situation is, we can all agree that we are facing uncertainty. And this is triggering a lot of stress and anxiety and fear on a lot of people. So that's the reason why I want to talk to you about this today. And I'm actually going to walk you through a technique at the end of the video, but first I just want to expand on this topic a little bit more. So what made me think about making this video was actually the blog post that I posted the other day that is called How to Live Your Best Life Regardless of Your Circumstances. So if you haven't read that, go check the link in my bio, because I think it's a very interesting post. And like the topic, the title says, it's how to live your best life regardless of your circumstances. So whether it's your individual circumstances or what we're living collectively, you can still live your best life regardless. And this is because living your best life is really not about what's happening around you, what you have, what you're doing. Is actually deeper and in a way much easier than that. So again, go check that out. But today I want to touch in a specific point of the list of the things that I wrote on that blog post, and that is about being in the present moment. And actually, we can all agree that regardless of what's happening right now, even when things are normal, we never really know what the future holds, right? So I don't want to make you more stressed, but I just want to give you some perspective that we never know what the future holds, whether something good or bad is coming toward us. We have no idea and have no way of predicting it. So why do we keep projecting our minds into the future and imagining the worst case scenarios? Because that's a trick that the ego plays on us, right? Because the ego always tries to give you the worst case scenarios as an attempt to prepare you, right? So in a way, it's a self-preservation thing. But what it's doing instead is that your mind is tricking your body into thinking that you're living those situations right now. So basically, something that hasn't even happened yet, that you have no idea if it's going to happen, is affecting you right now, okay? And this is very dangerous because it can manifest in your body as illness, pain, and all sorts of things. So being in the present moment is very, very important. And you can do this as a mental exercise because, it's not something that actually comes that naturally to all of us. We're constantly thinking about the past or the future, or of situations that we're not even involved in right now. So what we need to do is to transform everything that we're doing, whether it's doing the dishes, watching TV, or whatever it is, into a form of meditation, because that's what meditation is, right? Meditation is about quieting the chatter in your mind by being fully in the present moment and present with yourself. Okay, so you can do this at any time with anything that you're doing. So whatever you're doing, when your mind begins to wander, okay, into other things, you just have to catch yourself. Okay, and then bring yourself back into the present moment. Again, this is not so easy. This is something that has to be practiced, but just remember, when you're beginning to feel stressed about, oh my God, what is going to happen? What if the worst thing happens? Just remind yourself that right now you're okay. And you are, because if you're watching this video right now, you're very likely to be okay right now, right? So nothing awful is happening to you. So just remind yourself that all the time if you have to. And yeah, just keep bringing yourself into the present moment. Be very present, whatever it is that you're doing or think or feeling right now, okay? And the technique that I want to share with you is something very quick and easy. And it's good as well if you don't have a lot of time for meditation, or you just don't like it, or whatever it is. And it's something that if you do this every day, you're training your mind into being in the present moment. So when you train your mind, it's like exercise, right? When you do a little bit of exercise every day, you become stronger. So even when you're not exercising, your body is still strong, right? So it's the same thing. So this technique is very quick and easy, and preferably you should be doing this, sitting down, or, just calming yourself and, taking a few deep breaths. Okay, it always starts with a few deep breaths. And then you can do this with your eyes closed or your eyes open. But if you have your eyes closed, then after a few breaths, just open your eyes and think about 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can feel, 3 things that you can hear, 2 things that you can smell, and 1 thing that you can taste. I don't know why I did it this way. It's very weird. But what this is going to do is bring you into your senses, into the present moment, into your body, your feelings, your sensations, okay? So 5 things that you see can be like, for example, for me right now, I see the window, I see the TV, I see my cat, I see my phone, and I see my other cat. Okay, so 5 things. 4 things that I'm feeling, it can be, I'm actually feeling quite warm because the sun is coming through the window. I am feeling my clothes on my body. I am feeling the couch on my back, and I am feeling the floor underneath me. 3 things that I can hear. So I can actually hear the wind. I can hear some birds as well. I just heard a siren, and well, those were the 3 things. 2 things that I can smell. This one can be a little bit more tricky because, if you're like me, you don't have a very good sense of smell. But, it's more about bringing you into your senses. So whether you can feel something or not, it's irrelevant. It's more about you trying to come into your senses. So right now I can actually smell my own perfume, and I can still smell a little bit of the incense that I was burning before. And then something that you can taste, if you just brushed your teeth, you might feel the toothpaste flavor or whatever. Or if you want, you can just, that you're going to do this, you can bring like a piece of chocolate or whatever it is and put it in your mouth. Okay, so this is all about bringing you into your senses, being aware of your body, being in the present moment. Okay, and this will for sure help you feel much less stressed and just a little bit better in general. And when you do this every day, like I said, you're training your mind into bringing yourself into the present moments, and it will become easier for you to do this any time of the day. So just remember to catch yourself when you're projecting into the future, when you're beginning to feel anxious about something that hasn't happened, okay, that actually you're just being a bit silly, right? So remind yourself, no, I'm okay. Right now, I'm fine. So, I don't know what the future holds, and that's fine because right now I'm okay. All right, so that's what I wanted to share with you. Please remember to go check out my blog post because there's a lot of stuff in there that will help you as well. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.